Hi everyone, my name's Gabriel Jones. I'm a personal trainer at the Hogarth Club, and today we're doing the first of a 5-part series of videos on the fundamentals of movement, and today we're going to be talking about the hinge. In my opinion, the hinge is the most important of the fundamental movements for preventing injury. It's the most crucial to the way that we move in our day-to-day lives. It teaches the correct recruitment of the muscles through your posterior chain. It protects your spine by preventing unwanted flexion under load. It promotes healthy hamstrings and lower back, and it also provides our foundation for effective movement. Because this inability to hinge, it causes us to execute a lot of movements incorrectly, and that can have knock-on effects for the way that we pick up injuries. What does it look like? Okay, we have a certain body position that we need to hit in order to ensure that we have the correct technique. And to do that, you need to consider all of the other joints around your body. Okay, so you need to think about your ankle joint, you need to think about your knees, your hips, your lower back, your upper back, and your neck. When we hinge, we have to freeze every single one of those joints except for the hips. Okay, so that is our starting thought pattern for a good hinge. I need to make sure that I keep my knees locked and I don't allow them to bend. I keep them locked. I keep my ankles fixed. I'm going to brace my lower back and keep that joint fixed as well. And I also need to think about my best posture, retract my shoulder blades like this, and I need to retain that as I go into my hinge. So this joint here at your hips is the only joint where you're going to allow movement. So we're going to tilt forwards, hinging from the hips here. I'm also keeping my neck neutral as well, and then coming back up. What you will see is that if I allow movement at any of these other joints, it will impact the quality of my hinge. This is me allowing my knees to go. I'm no longer hinging from the hips. This is becoming a squat. If I go like this, and I try to get lower by rounding my spine, that obviously impacts the quality of our hinge. And it means that if you're holding something while you do this exercise, that load is going straight through your lower back. So that can be a source of lower back pain and a really easy way to injure yourself. We know the hinge is a fundamental movement. And the point of the fundamental is that it then allows you, it opens you up to a whole range of new exercises. An example of one would be the glute bridge. Another example would be the kettlebell swing, a stiff leg deadlift. And another example would be a single leg deadlift. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you learned something new, and I look forward to seeing you on our next video. Freeze every body part, and that allows us to hinge efficiently, only allowing movement at the hip.